Hello, hello, hello. Make sure I have my volume up to let you know we are live streaming. And today is day 50 of reflections. Day 50 of 365 reflections. Also, day 19 of Proverbs. Well, I hope you had a wonderful day. I had a wonderful day. I believe that every day can be a wonderful day, but today was a wonderful day, right? Each day has the potential, and some days I don't feel like it's a wonderful day, even though it is a wonderful day because I'm still here, I'm still breathing, I still have, my family intact. I'm not like Job, right? Haven't lost everything. So grateful for that. So, my question for you tonight and every night is how are you doing? I hope you are well. Make sure I press the send on it. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Today was a full day. Again, my mornings start with communion. Love the hub. Shout out to the hub communion room every morning, 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Clubhouse. So that's a plug for communion. For those who don't know what communion is, it's the Lord's Supper, and it's what we do in remembrance of Him. It is a beautiful time to be in the presence of the Lord, especially first thing in the morning. So love, love, love that. I did listen to Trucking God's Way. That's also in the clubhouse. It was about wellness and they talked about heart. And it was a perfect segue for me to share my heart story because I don't know if I shared it with you, but I ended up going into the emergency room a couple of nights ago. If you look at my video, I looked distressed. I don't know. People that know me could tell, but I felt distressed, but I wanted to just push through and realized I needed to take care of myself because my heart was racing a little faster than it needed to. It was a little stressed and my pressure went up. So I have a loving husband who insisted that I take my blood pressure, which I did. And he took me to the emergency room. I had a CT scan, everything checked out fine. Blood pressure was still elevated, so I have some medication, which I am taking. And I will take that until I don't need to take it anymore. I plan to do the right thing. As Spike Lee says, do the right thing, which for me is going to be drinking sufficient water and exercising. I kind of got away from that because I was getting up early and thinking I didn't have enough time to do all these things, but it's in my schedule, so I am getting it done. Yes, because I want to stay well. I want to stay healthy for my family, for my friends, for you, those who I don't know yet, those who are going to chime in the box and say, yes, I'm in the land of the living and I want to share, I want to contribute, I want to make an impact for the kingdom, all for his glory. So what was the rest of the day? I listened to, I'm part of a entrepreneur, kingdom entrepreneur group, which we talk about real estate, and I'm in real estate. So I'm talking about a plan to be a better steward of the investments that my father left me. I want to sell some assets and actually just one asset. I want to sell a duplex and purchase a couple of duplex in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So if you're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and you have something for sale, let me know, hit me up. Also here, I'd like to buy a commercial building. So if you have something that I can put my real estate firm in, let me know. Let me know. On or off the market, let me know. And then I went to a market workplace. What was it called? Pastor Dave at Capital Christian Center held a workshop called Marketplace. I think he calls it a Marketplace work leadership workshop. Get the name of it. I think it's Marketplace Workshop. Well, we had a guest speaker whose name was Jerry Rosenthal, and I had his book. He did sign it for me. Don't let doubt take you out. And I'm thinking I'm going to write a book by don't let don't let lack of self-care take you out. So I might need to check on that and see if it's already created, right? So read that. Well, I haven't read that book, but I just got it signed by him. I plan to read it. I do better with audibles, just saying, but I will take some time to read through that. That was a really good session, and he had a handout and he provided he called it 5 transformational leadership principles of Jesus. Loved it. And I'm going to go ahead and give you those 5, right? So the first one is servant leadership. And the scripture reference for that is Mark 10:45. The second one is casting a vision. And the scripture reference for that is Proverbs 29:18. The third one is leading with compassion. And the scripture reference for that is Matthew 9:36. That one's in the New Living Translation. The Proverbs 29:18 is in KJV, King James Version. And Mark 10:45 is in the NLT, New Living Translation. And the fourth principle he shared was building relationship, and that references are John 15:13. Actually, that's one reference. John 15:13. And then the last one, number 5, is leading with integrity. And that references are John 2:6, and that's in the NIV, and John 15:13, and that is in the NKJV. All right, so that is my share for what I took away. I went into a whole um, elaboration with some questions, thought-provoking questions for that, for those who are in my Legacy Leader Compass, and you know who you are. So I went a little deeper in there, but I ended with these 2 questions, and maybe you can write these down for future reference. Hey, you doing great? I'm glad you're doing great, Janice. So glad. So glad to have you as a friend, as a partner in life. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your contribution. And these are 2 questions that you can apply to yourself this week because I'm talking all about self-care. And the question is, how can I lead more like Jesus in my workplace? How can I lead more like Jesus in my workplace? And you heard those 5 transformational principles. And then the second question to walk away with is, how can I serve, inspire, or encourage others today? The day's not done. So go out, serve, inspire, or encourage someone. And if you've already done it, pat yourself on the back, right? Pat yourself on the back. Good job. We all need a little encouragement. Sometimes we're encouraging ourselves, but I want to encourage you to go out, serve, inspire, and encourage someone today. That's your homework. Okay? I'll be checking tomorrow and see if you did your homework. All right, I'll go ahead and sign off. Before I sign off, I want to check and see if anyone has said anything. I did see your message, the traveling pot. I love your handle, the traveling pot. Half pot will travel, will cook, right? Right? That's a good tagline. That's a really good tagline. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I'm actually in Bible study right now, and it's not over with until 9. But I wanted to take a station break because I am taking care of myself and getting into bed right after Bible study because it's late. It's late and I want to take care of myself. So I'm going to go ahead and sign.